Hey there, fellow sleep seekers. My name is Adriana, reporting for the Sleep Sherpa, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Tuft Needle pillow. Unlike most brands these days, Tuft Needle has really decided to kick it old school by creating a pillow that isn't customizable. What that means is that really what you see is what you get. There's nothing to change whatsoever. This pillow is, of course, in that case, designed to meet the needs of various kinds of sleepers. I have read, honestly, a lot of different mixed reviews, so I'm not quite sure what to think. I'm excited to try it out and kind of see what it feels like. It comes in two different sizes, both standard and king size. You do have 100 nights to actually try the pillow and see if you like it. As with most things in life, it's difficult to find a one size fits all, so let's get started. So my first impression is that, wow, it's really actually quite soft. A lot of the reviewers kept saying that they would classify it as more medium in terms of firmness, but I don't agree at all. And a lot of the actual customer reviews do say pretty specifically that they really find it to be more on the soft side, and I totally agree. What I like about this pillow is that it's not something that is so, how can I say, like unique that you're constantly conscious of it, because I feel like when I lay on it, I can very quickly just kind of feel like I found a comfortable position and I can kind of like let my thoughts drift. You know, with other pillows, it was just like something that I was like overly aware of. But with this, I just feel like it's soft. I feel like it's supportive enough, and I feel like it can be adequate for various types of sleepers. Where the challenge lies is really knowing how long that's maintained throughout the night, you know. And what I've been reading is that a lot of people say that initially it does feel very supportive, but that it gradually begins to sink a little bit. So I would have to say that this is much more of a soft pillow. I mean, it's very malleable. I like that it comes in just like one single piece of foam, but it's definitely comfortable. As far as off-gassing, there really isn't much. You know, it's only something I noticed like when I put my nose to the actual pillow. So it's nothing crazy, really not a big deal. Very quite, you know, very subtle for the most part. As you can imagine, these videos can sometimes be challenging to make because you want to provide the most useful information, and you also want to provide honest information, and you want to also try to decipher, you know, who this pillow could benefit the most. And you know, there's definitely a lot of positive attributes that I like about it. Like, it looks well made, you know, it does feel comfortable. Aside from that, something that concerns a lot of people, and understandably so, is, you know, the types of materials that these pillows are made with, especially when you're going to be spending like anywhere from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8, depends how long you sleep, how many hours you'll sleep, you know, with this and what you're breathing in. So this pillow actually it is CertiPure US certified. And then the other one, I can't quite put my finger on the name right now, but I'll put it right here. The second one is actually supposed to be like the highest rating in terms of like environmental friendliness and in terms of the least amount of harmful chemicals. Now, as far as the actual pillow, I would describe this to have a soft firmness. A lot of people do classify it as having a medium firmness, but I don't really agree. I think it's very easy to say that based on the way that it looks, you know, like it has a really uniform look. It's one single piece of foam. It is incredibly soft and malleable. You know, both the standard and the king size are both like 5 inches in height. And you would think something like that naturally provide like a much more medium firmness. I don't think so. Just because of the nature of the foam, as well as the way that it's built. And it's built to have these like holes that are punctured through it so that it is more breathable, the foam. I would definitely say it's a soft feeling pillow. Now, as far as who this would benefit, like when I laid on the pillow on my back, I felt incredibly comfortable. When I laid on my side, I also felt comfortable. However, because of what I read online, the most educated guess that I can make is that it's good for back sleepers, but it's maybe not the best for side sleepers, because for side sleepers, the support has to be really, really distinct, and it has to be there. There's like no option for guessing. There's no option for like I'm kind of finding it difficult to find like the right words today, but if you're a side sleeper, like there's no question that you need support, especially for like this gap right here, you know, when you're laying on your side. So for back sleeping, I think it seems perfectly fine and adequate. For stomach sleepers, I'm not sure. I'm not a stomach sleeper. I know stomach sleepers typically need a lot less support than the other two positions. So yeah, I'm having a little bit of a difficult time to say whether or not I would suggest that. But because it is softer, and because people are saying that it does lose some of its loft throughout the night, you know, it might actually work out just fine. But so back sleepers for sure. Side sleepers, I'd be just a little bit cautious. That's the most like honest and educated guess that I can provide you guys with. So I hope you found some of this to be helpful. Well, it's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this video to be insightful. If you'd like to learn more, there will be a full written review linked down below, and I'll see you guys next time for more pillow reviews.